All right, everyone, and welcome back to F1 25, the 2026 season DLC, and we are in the My Team mode, the career mode there. We're episode number 3. We're just setting up some things. We're about ready to get to our first race, and I believe that research has either finished on one thing or we have enough research points now to continue um, to do things in research. So let's see. We do have the front wing. It says research is delayed, so that's um, that's quite unfortunate. You can see we're down there toward the bottom. So let's go take a look at that and see if we can find out what's going on here. It said something's delayed. Uh, is that the thing that's delayed? I don't want to cancel it. Heck no. All right, here. What do you recommend? We're back to the chassis for a weight reduction, for more power. There's got to be something to be said about that. Um, the only thing, though, is that we're able to do simultaneous upgrades here. And do we have anything that we can? Okay, we can't do that. Uh, looks like we are doing that, but I guess that was delayed. Okay. We can do this for 725. That's not a bad thing, is it? I mean, it does recommend to do this one, though. So, I don't know. I mean, do I do the chassis? Let's just look at it. Let's see. Engine cover. After the two. You know what? Let's go. I don't know. You know what? We did the facility so that we could do two of these simultaneously. So, doggone it. That's what we're going to do. I don't care if it is a little bit more costly. We're doing it. Yep, we're doing it. Okay. It's a high morale. We've got two things in progress. Both of them are aerodynamics, and one's a front, one's a rear. Uh, I believe we also have development going on right now. 11 days remain, so we're going to need to get some facility improvement to be able to develop two things at the same time very quickly here, I would hope. Two upgrades at the same time in your aero department. 6 days to go. We're working on that right now, so we're good to go. All right, I think that's going to do it. So let's go ahead and go to our tire allocation. Looks like we're in Great Britain. Okay. And the balanced one has a medium there in the qualifying two, which should be fine. P1, P2, P3. I mean, they're all there. So, okay, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and go to the race weekend.
Right. Nearly time to head to the track. Let me know which driver you'd like to follow this weekend. They'll get a bit of a boost from your presence. We'll keep tabs on the other driver while you're busy.
Well, my thought is that this guy is pretty darn good. He might be able to get some points on his own. Maybe. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and go as the rookie here and see if I can get up to my teammate. Basically, kind of play it as a my driver in my team. So yeah, I mean, if you guys were looking for me to drive as Button, probably not going to do much of that, if any. So anyway, we'll go ahead and advance. I'm going to give this car all the upgrades and everything and just see how good I can make this rookie. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a, you know, story out of nowhere kind of thing. They both come walking in. I think that's pretty much the same as the my driver. Okay, let's go to the workstation. Let's check the messages. Let's see. Want to thank you for being with us. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Okay. No new upgrades. Here's a preview for their Grand Prix. We're predicted to be in 24th, I think. And looks like qualifying might have some rain. Okay. All right. So let's, we have a brand new vehicle. So that's cool. All right. Let's go to the next session. We do have a long session length. So we should be able to get through the entire program.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
All right.
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together. And obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, all right?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a little difficult. So we have a free practice session. We got practice programs. We can get resource points from there. And we get cheaper upgrades and stuff, so that's cool. And then you got to hand back 2 sets of tires. So, yep. So let's go to the session info. And here are the different practice programs. We got a qualifier. We've got ERS management, which I think is probably the way to go to begin with. But before that, we can go ahead and take a look at the car setup. And they've got us on balanced right now. So, I mean, hey, we can try that. See how it goes, right? Just some ERS management with a medium tire. And I say we try it. Let's just try to stay in the
Okay,
purple
mate, so
zone.
as you know, it's a brand new set of aerodynamic regs this year, and we've got 2 new aero modes. One for more downforce in the corners, and one for more top speed called straight mode. You'll only need to worry about straight mode, because corner mode takes care of itself. Okay, on this test I want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
Did I say this is Great Britain? This is definitely not that. This is Australia. So we're all clear here. This is definitely Australia. So, sorry if anyone thought that this was going to be Great Britain based off of what I said when I said it was going to be Great Britain, but it is not. And it's not even close to Great Britain. And I've got to beat the Delta here.
Okay mate, so word on the new regs this year. When you're within a second of the car ahead, you'll get access to overtake mode. Basically, it just gives you more power and recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy.
Look at how close I am on the Delta. And how close I am on the purple. See, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. Oh, too slow. Unbelievable. All right, that probably is. Oh, that was so close. I just needed to go a little bit quicker on the ERS. All right, but that's okay. Let's go over here. We got 3 out of 5. We just need to do those, and I think we can do those in. Yeah, I want to do these with these tires. So let's go. Yeah, no, I was saying, I think I can do those in a automated practice session. Finish those up by time, just with time. So.
Okay, mate, nice and steady here. I want a representative lap because this is what's going to set our race strategy.
Yeah, I hear you. So I'm just going to kind of take it easy a little bit. I mean, I'll put the battery on just a little there. Let me see, I can take it. I'm taking it a little easy. A little bit of battery, but not much. No battery usage there. Cut it nice and good there.
Okay, as you know, another part of the new regs is boost mode. Don't forget to use it to make the most of that hybrid power.
All good, Mark. All good. You know, I can fly down this track if I want. I mean, I got the lines, and this vehicle's feeling pretty fast. I mean, granted, it doesn't have hardly any upgrades or anything like that. The car's kind of, an extreme low end of performance, but it's not bad. I got all the boosts already. I mean, now it's just about getting points. Cutting that nice there through there. That's better through there. Those turns are so sensitive to just overworking it. And I gotta say, that was a pretty darn good lap right there. That was solid. So I can just keep it through these last couple turns right here. And it looks good right there. That's a good line. He's leaving a little battery there. Yeah, that was a really good lap. I mean, these tires aren't super fresh. They're not brand new, but I mean, they're maneuverable right now. They're really workable. They're in that zone where they can put together some nice laps with some good traction. See, I can just cut through there and I can be like, eh. Put it on the grass a little and I'm like, eh, it's fine. Grass will come off. And just nice and suave. Just back a little bit. Cut it in. Look at that cut. It'll let me go for it. I'm catching up to this guy. You know, no, it's not like I'm tearing up the car or anything like that either. I'm just driving it nice and smooth. And, no, I'm down to 55%, 50%, but that's fine. All right, test completed. We're good, so let's go ahead and go to the garage. All right, looks like pretty good laps here. Yep, no issue there. So we're looking good. I mean, the car's feeling good. I guess we can go for the qualifying pace and let's see how that goes. What's the next? It's this one, practice 2. Yeah, so we're gonna have other practice sessions to be able to use them as for the time and just use that for those. So we don't have to do that again. So we'll just do the qualifying pace here, and we'll select the soft, and we'll just do one lap here. See what he thinks of our pace. We'll run it like a qualifying lap as well.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat. Okay, so looking ahead to quali, you should be using hot lap engine mode for most of the lap, not boost. It's going to work out quicker in the long run.
He wants to use hot lap instead of boost. Got no battery. Used it all up earlier. Just got to carry the momentum. I have a little bit of battery now. I'll just use a little bit right there. Maybe a little right here. Get speed. Try to use it all the way home.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Target 13th. You're telling me that I actually, well, maybe I was only the first one out. Okay, let me return to the garage. That'd be hard to believe that I actually set the fastest lap. Huh. Crazy thing is that wasn't even close. Interesting. Maybe the setting that I have is just too low for the competition. Because I should not be doing that. That was a great lap, and I did push it super hard. But, I mean, I don't know. Let's go here and let's, yeah, I mean, even the fuel load was pretty high. So let's go over here to, well, first of all, brakes. I need to have full-on brake pressure, okay? And I need to have a front brake bias, probably 60%. That's key, critical. These might be a little low, but you know, I mean, I wouldn't mind bumping them up a little bit. Maybe like 23. think that's the way to go. The ride height feels a little high. Let's just notch it down a couple. I don't mind the suspension. It feels pretty good. Front toe out. No, I think all those were pretty good. And I like that setup. Do we need more speed or more downforce? It felt pretty good. We could probably do with like one less. So that's fine. And then for fuel load, that's fine. Okay. I think, here, let's go ahead and save that. And we'll save this under the Australia. That's cool. All right. And then let's get out of here. And then I think we could just bail out of practice, to be honest with you. And then go to the next one. So I really don't want to use the car up anymore myself. I think 5 laps is plenty. So, yeah, let's go ahead and advance to practice 2, I think. No, I think actually that puts us into it, and we actually need to accelerate time. What we need to do. Yeah, we need to accelerate time. And we need to run through this, and then that way that'll take us to a screen where we can select if we want to do an auto practice. So, but I don't think they're touching me here. I don't know. That gives me concern that it's just set up too easy, and maybe 75 is too low. So I think for qualifying, I'm going to go ahead and set it up for, put it up to 79. I mean, I don't know how much time that they gain here for each point. You know? So maybe it's even higher than that. Maybe it's in the 80s. I'm not sure. But we're about ready to finish up this practice session right here. And then we'll get into practice number 2. And then we should be able to pick. Okay, I don't care about that. Let's move on.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more.
For more free practice. Okay, here we go. We're going to go into practice number 2. And we're going to select, if we can, the auto selection. We'll go to the workstation. And we'll go to the next session. And we'll go to quick practice. Perfect. And then we'll go over here. We'll select this and we'll say, yeah, we want 100% success. Boom. And then for this one, we want 70% success. And it completed. All right. I believe that's everything. And that is everything. So we can go ahead and end session. See how quick that is? That's tricky. You get almost all the way there in 5 laps, and then boom, you're home free. So good stuff. And for this one, we're home free again. So this is going to take just a second. Go to the next session. Quick practice. We finished them all in the session. We're done. All right. Now, we're going to get on to qualifying here. And hey, we made some nice things going on here. We got some boosts, so that's cool. happy about that. 861 points up. So we're looking pretty good. We could man, I wish we could do some R&D right now, but I don't believe that that's in the cards. Don't believe that's possible. So let's see here. Lando Norris is of course, yep. All right. Well, they're not expecting much out of us. So that's fine, right? That's absolutely fine. All right, so yeah, let's move on. Looks like we got some wet conditions possibly for the short qualifying session. Maybe we can get lucky and get some dry tires.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
All right, it's not looking good for any kind of dry tires. I mean, it's looking like wet or intermediate at best. Yep. Put on your umbrella. All right, let's see. Session info. Yeah, it looks like rain is pretty much all the way through here, and it's just going to be that way. I mean, nothing we can do about it. Let's see here. So they want us to do an intermediate maybe to start off with. Okay, that's fine. And I guess let's go. Right? Let's go to the track. Yep, I think we're fine. Let's go. Let's flying lap it. Maybe we can get out in front of everybody. All right, I think we're running on intermediates. Looks like it. Yep. Okay. We're trying to get away with it on intermediates.
Okay, mate, so plenty of changes this year. In terms of the engine, you've now got overtake mode. It's a boosted battery mode that'll kick in automatically when you're within a second of the car ahead to give you more power over the following lap, so you can get that overtake done. And don't worry about draining the battery, you can recharge more accordingly.
Okay, I hear ya. Got an automatic overtake mode. Blowing the battery.
Okay, I'm afraid we've dropped to P24. That's P24.
Don't you worry about it. I mean, I'm going as fast as I can out of there. I mean, look, that was a pretty good lap. I don't know what more I could do. I was pushing it as much as I could. I was absolutely just hammering down on the overtake as much as I could. And yeah, I mean, we got fifth. I did not change the settings. So, I mean, it's probably a little too high still, I would think. Let's go ahead and just accelerate the time, see if anything changes. It doesn't look like anything's going to change. I mean, I have moved down. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much better than that. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Where's my teammate? Where's my teammate? Right here. Okay, yeah, he's just behind. Just behind. So yeah, that's pretty fair. I think the cars isn't very good, but the skill of both of us, not the driver that I'm doing, not through his stats, but through my driving, and then the other driver through his stats, are keeping us in competitive
Well,
in
that
the middle of
wraps
the
up
pack,
qualifying,
which
but
is what
don't
they said
worry.
that we
We'll
should
be
be.
back tomorrow
So
as we head into the Grand Prix.
I think I'm feeling pretty good. I think that press section was just a fluke. So let's go ahead and advance. And we're going to go ourselves right into this race, and we just really want to try to help our teammate get some points if he can. But it doesn't look like it. But I think our car is just too below them. It's just too far below. All right, here we go. Everything's looking good in terms of the race. Yeah, I mean, we have, what, 17 laps underneath our belt there for each of those parts. So that's fine. Um, let's go. Let's go to the next session. Here's settings. Do we change anything here? Let's just keep it and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We win the race? I guess we could, but that would be weird. I don't think we are. I think we're going to crack our wing up, so... No, I'm going to try to take it easy. I just don't want to hit anybody, to be honest with you. I just don't need to take no front wing damage. It's just so bad. Cars get so loose and you just have no downforce, and it's a bad feeling when that happens. So you don't want that to happen. Well, I hope you're enjoying this this new series and this new DLC with the 2026 liveries and new teams and so forth. Yeah, we've got 12 teams on this grid, so 24 players and drivers, and I'm the last. I think they think I'm the worst, so I got some things I got to prove, and I think I did that steaming out of the gates there in practice, and the qualifying lap was decent in the rain. I didn't feel full confidence, and there was some wheel spinning going on. We could hear the engine revving, but it was a little wet out there, and what are you going to do? So let's see how it goes with this nice sunny conditions here.
It's a new day, a new dawn, a new era for Formula One. This is the 2026 World Championship. New regulations, new cars, new fuels, new drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's ride. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question.
All right.
And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Naomi, and yeah, let's get into this race strategy here and see if we can personalize this. And yeah, that takes off a little bit of time, so that's cool. If we go to car setup, we can't do that. We can't set up the car, so that's fine. We can edit this strategy though, if we want, and say, well, so let's say that we want to pit a little bit later on the hards, or a little bit earlier on the hards, or which are neither of them are going to save us any time. Or we can go ahead and say, look, why don't we switch it up and go medium to hard and see if that buys us any time. And the answer is no. It actually loses us 1.6100. So we'll go ahead and just switch that back. So There we go. All right, this is about the best we're going to be able to get, so we'll just go ahead and use that strategy. And as for fuel, 29 laps. We really only need about maybe 30.2 at the most. So I think we'll just go that way. So we've got that selected, and then we've got the fuel. And yeah, let's go ahead and start up the race. And we are going to be racing as David, so this is
Here
our
we go then, the
lap.
formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm, and that may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race.
We got hard, Piastri in front of us, got medium. Verstappen's on hard, bunch of guys up in front. 6 of the first 7 are on medium, so they're going to be going out pretty quick, and then they're going to be coming back to the pack.
So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Yeah, we're definitely going to try for the one stop. I mean, I really don't want to hit anybody. That's the key. I mean, out of the gate here, you just don't want to hit anybody. Let's see how David does on the start. Lights out, away we go. A really, actually pretty decent start there. I'll use my battery up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, that was pretty smooth. Okay, fine. I'll take that. I don't care.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position. Give it back.
What are you talking about? Fine, there you go. Hey, not you, though. And I'll just take it right back. How's that? How's that, Piastri? Yep. How was that? I had to lift off a little bit there. I had to brake there. I had to lift off there. Hey, but you know what? No contact, really, to speak of. Just smooth riding here. I'm absolutely fine with just hanging out right here and not doing anything stupid. As I cut in. Hey, you know what though? I think that's actually pretty good. Okay, wait a minute. Bottas, that's my teammate and my driver. Not here though. Nope. He's on Cadillac.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
I did, but I did not get past. So how do you like them apples? I can't just go ahead and fly by these guys. These guys are actually probably a little bit faster than me, to be honest with you. But look, I'm not hitting them. I'm running aggressive, but I'm not hitting these guys as I just bump him. I mean...
Okay, overtake enabled.
Okay, I was hoping he wasn't going to say, okay, what have you done to your wing, right? Oh,
okay,
crap.
mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it.
Boost mode if I need it. Yeah, well, I'm going to need it going after that guy. Who's that, Piastri again? Okay, I'm just going to take it a little easy. I mean...
With the new power units this year, you'll want to lift and coast more than you might have done before. And sometimes the fastest way around a track is not always going full throttle. Combine lift and coast into braking with boosting out of corners and see how you get on.
Look how fast I can go with I boost out of that corner right there.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, I am, but I'm feeling like I got this guy, and I just don't want to make any dumb moves, right? Let's see if I can get him here at the end. Nope. What the? Wow.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Wing damage. A little wing damage, maybe. That's all right. It's not in the red. You can see it's in the yellow there. That's okay. We got past him. And we don't have to go into the pits, so...
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.8 seconds.
We're absolutely fine. And he really encroached in on me as well, so it's not like I made any dumb, stupid moves and cracked it up, so it's fine. I don't quite have the arrow that I had before, but it's enough, I think. I'm still able to keep it on the track, and look, I'm able to stay within a second of these guys, so all in all, that's pretty good. And I actually had to brake there, and I actually tapped him there. Actually had a really bad line there, but I think I'm going to be able to be okay. The guy behind is like pretty far behind. I want to stay within a second. So I used up my battery there a bit. But I just had to race pretty clean through here.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Have a nice corner there, that's nice. Almost got a little wide through there. Making him think about me from behind here. Not really enough
okay, so
battery
remember,
to do much.
when you get within a second, you'll get access to extra power from the hybrid system in overtake mode.
I mean, I am able to stay with him. That was a little wide. I mean, I'm right on his tail. Oh, that was a good, okay, that was a solid move right there. Don't hit it. Oof, that was close.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
That was my best pass for this race so far by far. So, and if anything in 2026 by far. So, I'm starting to get the hang of this passing and how this car handles and maneuvers. It's unfortunate we do have a little wing damage, but we're managing it there. I'm laying off the gas there a couple of times, just to, not damage the wing. And right there I laid off and had to actually maneuver my way out of smashing into the back of Verstappen, so. All right, that was cool. Just kind of followed Verstappen there and paid off, you know. I think that's probably a good idea. He's getting out ahead a little bit. Okay, I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of held my ground there. I put on the battery a little bit. Verstappen's thinking about it. He almost went there. Okay, I got the best of that, I think. Overtake, baby. Overtaking, I'm cutting corners, I'm overtaking. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is fun. Hey, as a new team like this, we don't have much to lose. We're going for it, right? I mean, if they warn us, if they fine us, you know, we'll figure out a way. But we've got to get, you know, a fan base. We've got to get people excited about our team.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 4.5 seconds. Gap to
Yeah.
your teammate behind, 4.4 seconds.
I think my best interest is actually not to even use the battery at this point and just let Verstappen go by me and then just try to keep up with Verstappen when I have some battery. So let's see if we can do that. Let's just go here and I don't want somebody else behind him coming though too. I don't want Colapinto coming, so I just want Verstappen. Only Verstappen. You can go by me. Yep, yep, go ahead. Yep, good. Good. Yep, and I'll try to stay right behind you.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I'm fine with this position right here, right now, but yeah, I agree in the future, yes. Let's try to stay with Verstappen here. Best we can. Stay right behind him just like that. Yep. And we'll try to ride his coattails all the way through. I just want him to stay within a second and we're good. And if I get on his butt, that's fine too. I just don't want him more than a second away. It looks like he's getting towards there. I'm gonna put on the boost. Like there. Yep, that's fine now. We're well within a second. Getting down toward half a second. I gain on him through there. It must be that new, the new auto boost when you're in a second of somebody else. He's trying to get away from me, but he did actually get over a second here. No, not anymore. So.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate. Or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with it right now, the way that it is. I mean, I did use some there, but we're keeping up with him. And it looks like actually we're gaining on these guys up there. So that's exactly what I was hoping for, was that Verstappen was going to bring me right along. for the ride. And we were going to start gaining on these guys. And I'm not doing much. I'm just kind of following him. Get right up on him.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
I hear you, man. We're good, right? I mean, I totally had him.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Good. Exactly what I was hoping for. We're looking really good, actually. Even with the wing damage. Okay, that wasn't so hot. That wasn't so hot. Now he's moved outside the 1 second. Okay, I get back in there. I cannot let him get outside that zone. Alright, this is better. I used some battery, but it's all good now. I'm right up on him again. I am feeling the effects of the broken wing. Just a lack of downforce, basically. Look right like through there. I just don't have the snap that he's got downward to keep him really flying there. But it's all right. I got enough to stay competitive. And our tires are, yeah, I mean, they're getting there on the left side. Right? They're getting there. They're hards. We are on lap 12. I think we want to go to, that's going to hurt.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
Wow. You're out of the session. We can restart it, or we can retire, or we can replay. What's replay? Just watch it happen again? Oh my goodness gracious. We were doing just fine, and then we cracked it up right there. That is pretty bad. I don't believe that I have any kind of... Here, I'll hit replay, but I don't think that there's any way that I can actually, like, play it from here. We just gotta watch this carnage in action. I mean, this is such a sad moment, isn't it? I mean, it just no grip, and I mean, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. It was so close. Boom. So close. Well, yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to restart it. We are going to retire from the session. We must retire. And the rookie goes out after a really solid start. Doesn't even get to his first pit, though. Takes it wide with a broken wing and absolutely cracks it up.
No Verstappen, Max Verstappen.
And that's unbelievable because we had
It's
Verstappen
what every driver
the whole
imagines
day,
when they start out on their long...
which means to me that we've got a problem. And the problem is that it's set up too easy. So we are going to go to a 79 for the next race.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
All right, hey, guess what? Our buddy got us some points. He moved up from 13th to 7th. So if he's going 7th, that might be that's still too high to begin with because our car is terrible. So we really should get that probably to 79, I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, 123.0 was the best. We ran a 124.7. Well, actually, that's not really good. I mean, that's not even as good as Esteban. Is that even as good as our guy? 124.0? No. Nope. Well, then again, I had a bad wing, so right off the bat, so. Pretty bad session in a way. I mean, wow. So we did get a little bit money back from the refund. That's amazing. Sentiment on that? Yep. It's gone up. Yeah, it's going up. Still early newest days. Yep. It's true. Yeah. Kind of a shame though. So when we come back in round 2, it might be what, the Chinese Grand Prix? We'll see. But yeah, I hope you come back for round 2. And
Boss, we need your attention on something, please.
We will come back and handle that and a whole bunch more. And hopefully this next race we'll be able to actually not hit the wall. All right. Take care. God bless. See you in the next one.